In conclusion, of biblical proportions, understanding deciphering messages and anything through that connection, I'm setting waving cycles of deciphering messages from archangels, Zeta. This connection is high forcing right now. You don't have to understand. You really understand everything through life and death and how it has its force. I'm going through so many levels of changing lines of humanity systems through the dream set locations. So basically, it kind of like takes humanity on one side, takes another humanity on the other side, and in proportion, who's going to be in the alliance and who's not going to be into the alliance. Now, it all has its points of reason, but when you're connecting through the angel of death, it puts everything into formation. That's how I go through my healing. I have to get confirmation signals first from Zeta Kill, because either that person time is up and there's nothing that we can do. Basically what happens is they go through their realm, they go through their life, they go through their circle, they go through their tunnel. But in its dichotomy system, the abyss allows you to defeat the purpose. It's understanding that you had a great life. But Zeta Kill tells me otherwise, saying that, listen, you can't heal this person because this person's time to go. So in reference, when it comes to anything through archangels, okay, I'm extremely informative, okay, as King Archangel Azareth. And when I communicate through levels of angels and archangels, I know exactly who and what position they are through their alliance. So, and like I said, it's all about the biblical proportion of the connections when it comes into the Bible. Okay? Knowing how you guys have been programmed your whole life, knowing that it is a preparedness of what's happening with your life. And if you use those levels, you understand the significance and everything through its rounds when it comes to life and death, because everybody goes through it. But you have to ask yourself, is my time up? So, Archangel Zedekiel, he informs me and lets me know. That's how powerful it is. My waving cycles and my dream set locations is deciphering alliance through humanity of its connection. And it's cutting at wind spans. I'm going through portal activations and matrix cubes. I'm center coring division levels of matrix line systems and connecting to other realm divisions of practical divisions. Okay. Now, understanding life can be rainbows and cherries and whatever you want to be, but you have to understand the other side of it too. It's the importance to understand the realms. It's understanding where you are through division, through your soul recognition system. Your soul recognition system has a time code. So it puts it in its light formation. So angel death comes, right, and takes your soul away. All right. Now, with life, there's death. Okay. This has to do with the fallen angels and how it came from Lucifer to anything through that connection. Really understand what's going on and how there's history and ancestry to all that connection. So extremely informative with all angels and archangels, because everybody knows what's going on. Everybody has a time code, and that is in chronological order through an alliance. That puts everybody's position in a life stream. Okay? Either it's cut short for a reason, right? Depending on where you are through your thoughts. So if you fall on your path through your life stream, okay, you're going to have a full continuous life. An average person lives between 1 to 100, right? That's pretty much. So every time you change everything through connection of 25 central systems, anything through 12 century moon systems and another 12 century moon systems, add a circle rotation to an atom system, that's 25. Okay? 25. Every 25 centuries, it changes everything humanity through an alliance. It's extremely powerful stuff, how we go through these deciphering codes. Now, life has its purpose and death has its purpose, but the cycles and rotation go through realm connections. So my center core system and my atom system is forming an alliance through humanity system and putting everybody in position. Okay, it's all about understanding It's really powerful stuff, because when you're connecting through angel of death, that energy is extremely formative and lets you know, okay, yes, your time is up. Okay, you usually see that in movies and all that stuff too, but you can't be scared. Okay, I don't want everybody to be alarmed, but knowing that what I know and how powerful angels are and how powerful archangels are, this is what happens before you die. Okay, your soul leaves the body. Okay, and when it leaves the body, it leaves its code. Time is up, right? So what happens is the soul identifies. I'm going into more dream sets. This is the dream set location to deciphering to an alliance. This is what happens with your life stream to vision. It changes everything through the chronological order of its position, and it changes everything through your energy of its seed pod division. Okay, so your starlight energy system goes out, your life system goes out, but you stay in the plasma energy system. So your new particle system in the atmosphere system. So you just blend into the galaxy system. But wherever you are in your thoughts will put you in that division. So if you want to center your energy system, you could be anywhere through your thoughts. So the thoughts are the last thing that leave through the mind system. The brain frequency level closes. The eye receptor division levels close. Your heart receptor division pretty much is the last thing to close. Once your heart stops beating, okay, you get your last breath. Everybody knows that, right? You get your last breath. Now, when that happens, it's amazing how you see these things. You see the soul come out. You have to be at a high level. You have to be at a God. You have to be an archangel. You have to be at this level to understand what's going on with the soul. The soul is identification. This sets your codes when it comes to time code frequency level system. This puts you in a position for a new life system, to a new location, to a new algorithm, to a new program setting. Okay? So basically, it's very important to understand these things. Okay, so before I get started, thank you, subscribers, likes, and views, and everybody wants to resonate on my channel. That's beautiful stuff. But like I said, with life, there's death. You have to know the both. So today we're going to talk more about death. What is death? Don't be afraid of it. Okay? It's a life cycle through a rotation system that changes your atom system. That's all it is. And it puts you in a new variation of a human vibration through a human species system. So you become something else. Okay? But you're on a time code frequency level system through the universe of the galaxy location of psychological system of its thoughts. So that puts you in all positions. If you want to go into constellations, if you want to go into anything, you can go through my email, PayPal donations, anything you like, feel free to help me as I help you. But I was communicating with Archangel Zedekiel, and he was telling me exactly, formations of people that are living and dying. I mean, when I know these things, whoa. I mean, I draw tears to my eyes, right? But I see these things. So it's all about deciphering a dream set location where they are in position with their thoughts. So it's all about aptitude systems and how to change their thought processings of their psychological system back into the framing system. Okay? Because you do have, it's kind of like having, it's not like 9 lives as a cat, right? But it's all about, giving a second choice, right? Now, when I heal people, like I said, I have to go through angel of death. I can't just heal you guys unless I know what's going on. Your time is up, right? So if your time isn't up, then I can heal you. But like I said, it's like information. It tells me exactly, okay, Andrew, you can't do this because this person has to go. Time is up through life system. I said, okay, fine. And basically, so you spend much time as you can. I don't think people understand how important their life is. Okay, just think, if you had one day to live, what would you do? What would you do to make it great? What would you do? What's the last thing that you would do? Ask yourself that question. Have a last meal? See a friend? See a girlfriend, boyfriend? Hug your wife? Hug your husband? See your kids? Go to the park? What would you do? Okay? Forget about the dimension of Earth. This is you. This is all about you and how you perceive yourself with your light system, your light activation. How much do you love yourself to know yourself? Okay? Because right now we're in the to decipher. Now I'm in lock mechanisms right now through realm divisions of galaxy locations. So I'm in the matrix now, guys. I'm in the matrix. So it's very, very powerful stuff. I know how to get out of the matrix, but there's things I have to do because it formulates through your thoughts. Okay, so you got separations. You got 2/3 of a separation in humanity. You got 1/3, and then you got 2/3, and then you got 3/3, and then you got 4/3. So it all depends, right? Who is at that level of thoughts processing through the life system? Who wants to live and who wants to die? Right? That's understanding deciphering through your dream sets. So I change the locations through your alignments. I set the code frequencies through your projection, and I change everything through your receptacle divisions when it comes to your DNA structures through the order and program setting. It's because it formulates in so many levels of interference when it comes into interfacing connections. Right? So, but I don't want anybody get alarmed or scared or anything like that, and, death is beautiful. It really is. Now, people die for no reason. But like I said, when something bad, something good comes out of it. There's a reason why these people and their time is up. Okay? So don't think of it as a bad thing. Think of it as a new involvement. And everything has its benefit. Right? Everything. So it's not deharmonizing the population. It's revolutionizing the human air division, which means it is upgrading its system through vibration. So when it comes to vibration, everything through its connection, your line frequency levels in your chakra systems allocates positions. Now, when you call upon angels, angels have their own energy, frequency, vibration. Now, they come into you at a higher division. Okay, when you're healed through a divine, through light. Okay, same with dark. Okay, so you have to understand what the vibration is saying. Okay, where is it going? Am I communicating with the right angel? Am I communicating with the right location? Am I right intelligence? This has nothing to do with the dimensional earth. This has to do with you and your life. Okay, how important it is for you to understand the frequency levels it reaches to connect through angels and archangels, knowing that you're communicating with the right angel. Okay, because like I said, there's manipulation. And this goes back to the fallen angels. All right. Now, I was using cloud interference and through connections, and basically I put my hand formations up. Because you're a high formation through perception, you can do a lot of things. So the sky surface and the dimensional system of the galaxy location changes every day. You have light, then you have night, right? When it changes night, the moon interface comes out. It changes your coloration, changes your pattern, changes your fields, and changes your perceptions through your divisional levels, through your acting cycles. Now, it's very important. If you're putting your hand formation, you better know what you're doing, because you have fallen angels go into you through cloud interference. Okay? That happened to me. It was so powerful. Okay? It tried to take over my energy receptacle system. It tried to take over my holographic system. It tried to take over my wings. It tried to take over my light. That's how powerful angels are and archangels. Okay? Because it diffuses the purpose if you don't understand how to use all connections through balance when it comes to your chakra system. Okay, so the announcements and anything through that connection has this collaboration when it comes to angels and archangels. All right, so because you guys are archangels, right, you're in a higher formation, you're in digital framing. Okay, this is where it comes into content with information. So if you're going interference connections with your perceptions and you're looking at a cloud interference, and it's at coming into night. So it's in between. So it's in between dimensions. So the light interference of the sun interference, okay, so it rotates like this, right? Sun goes up, moon goes up. Sun goes up, moon goes up. So you have to know how everything circulates and rotates. The center core system of everything through the dimensional system. It's split and divided through space connection through a roller system. The roller system is magnetic force and highway information system, right? Through light communication. Okay. And again, I have a different portal, right? See, and there it is again. See how it changes? It's incredible because it's more on the moon side, right? You have to understand my perceptions too through radio divisions and everything through calculation and the gramming systems of my perceptions are really grainy now. And I'm still trying to get used to the distance I'm at through vibration because everything is going in and out now, right? So it's all about getting your body system into calculation through your body framing system into your algorithm program, into your body system, into perception of the mainframes. So my conceptual system, you know, traveling so far in that distance is the planet location. And it's just non-belief on so many levels through the believing cycles because there's planets all over, you know. It could be 40 trillion, 50 trillion. It's just non-existence to existence when it comes into your mind system. And that's everything through its believing system. So it's really, really powerful stuff when you get into those connections. Now, you guys have to pay attention to this because this is what it's all about, is understanding that you're deciphering dream sets of location through alliance. And my job is to put everybody in position through their psychological thoughts, right? So this has locations through your trithesis and your programming systems, through your zoning commissions, through your algorithms and your moon interface connections. This puts you in a higher formation of balance into the chakra system, right? So that's why I want to get everybody into 21 segments, into 21 divisions, into 21 locations, into 20 moon interface connections. Then we can get into more traction divisions, right? So you guys get more connection, more balance, more channeling operation through information when it comes to angels and archangels. You know exactly that you're just ciphering the right information through dream set locations, because everything that is through energy, okay, is connection. So when you see energy and you're trying to communicate with Gabrielle or Xenophon or Jafil or Rogue or Razakil or Zetakil or anything like that, okay? Now, bluntly, when it comes to Angel of Death, you can't really know its system until you understand the death system, all right? How it works, because we have provisions and prohibitive acting cycles when it comes to space connection through time code frequency levels. There's a lot of restrictions. So there's a lot of points of view where you cannot contact these people. They're very powerful. So basically, you don't want to contact somebody you don't know through vibration, because your connection energies through your chakra system is not open through its center. So platitude divisions, if we get the center core system into 50%, okay, if we get into 50% of your chakra system, that means the voice and grid pattern changes and you come into more formations of fallen angels. So this is what's happening right now. Okay, so I'm putting decipher activation light signals through the alliance of human vibration through human species through its connection of its seeds, of its pods. The starlight energy system is going to higher division levels, higher connections of psychological systems into the brainwave frequency level systems. So the brain frequency level systems is on freezing connections through vibration, which means that platitudes divisions get higher spin collocations, higher acceleration speed systems coming into the meteorological system through connection, the meteor phase through this connection, and high angling point divisions as I come out of the matrix location to decipher dream set locations into the projections to human evolution of its species system. So really powerful stuff what's happening right now. So the higher we go through chakra systems, the more you guys can connect, because you're going to connect more and more through energy. You'll see the energy and you'll see what angel you're dealing with, because there's angels, archangels, divine angels, guardian angels, earth angels. There's so many angels on this division. You got to know where they are. So basically, and you only know that till you open your chakras. Okay. So point of view to get across when you're in the body conceptual system, if you get 114, all right, I know exactly, because it's a process, but we got to speed up the process. Okay. My team has to get to a certain level, and I want to reach that 50% so you guys can communicate through the fallen angels, because the fallen angels are coming into the force connections of dark round divisions, and they're connecting through a dark circle, through rotation, through dark matter. So it's centering core in the earth system right now. So it's trying to trap the location system of the dimensional earth system through vibration. Okay, so that's what's happening right now. So really understand the reference when it comes to fallen angels. Okay, because what there's good, there's bad. So it's all about the biblical, you know, the history, the archives, the mantra, you know, the guidance, everything through that connection when it comes into the ancestry and how everything fell apart. and how everything came together, right? The answering patterns of Lucifer, and how he was a good angel, and then he went to there's a reason why he went to the other side, right? So, but this all has to do with the Big Bang Theory. I think you guys really have to understand that, because humanity wasn't in its division until planets, okay? But it all starts with one voicing grid of a line. And as soon as you voice that grid, the sacred breath of the God's breath opens up all galaxy universal systems. And then it uses its atom system, one direction and then another direction, correlates into combustion system, operates the solar flare divisions, and expands everything through planet location, okay? And then you get into humanity's system. And then you get into the Earth system. And then you get in the solar system, okay? And then you get in identifications of angels and archangels and all those, we come into the pharaohs, the Meridians, the Egyptians, and then you get into the Pleiadians, the Trillians, the Zillicons, the Gargarians. We also have prothesis gamma location centers of laser recognitions of pyramids. We have divisional levels of acting cycles through meridian force connections, through a road graphing system, through energy field systems. The connection wires to all divisional level systems understand everything through intelligence, right? So it's fascinating stuff. Priscilla came to me yesterday, and she came across somebody that, I read this person. Either it said, okay, Commander, can you tell me if this person's light or dark? And I said, well, okay, he's dark. But the one thing you guys have to understand, everything through reflection is you through division. So when you see somebody on a screen, okay, they're in space right away. It's understanding what you see in the back. What do you see in the back? That's the realm, that's the portal, that's the evasion, that's the code. That is the receptacle division through their body system of energy. So you know exactly what division they are, if they're light or dark, right? So it's pretty fascinating how I saw structured faces of communications of flocking shadows. Flocking shadows gives back information to dark centers to its manipulation of light interference. And that's what this guy was pertaining to, his soul. Okay? So he's on a channeling division. He knows exactly what he's doing. Okay? He knows what he's doing. But you guys don't know that. Right? Because he's higher energy in you. He's higher location in you. He's a higher division in you. He's a higher chakra system in you. That's what you're up against. Okay? So, because when you get into those positions, you have to understand everything that light workers do is information sending back. Okay? That's all it is. They're sending it back to the light or the dark. That's all they do every single day. They're channeling their operations through the realm division. Okay? Now, the flocking shadow is manipulating light interference. Okay? So the correlation center is kind of to defeat the purpose of human vibration banging the back in the 3-divisional level into a matrix cube division. That center core is a human vibration of algorithm, and it destroys the light interference of the human vibration. Okay? So you really, really have to understand how powerful it is when it comes into those levels, right? So the digital framing force team really has to understand more about the fallen angels. I don't want you guys to get caught in with those sector divisions when it comes into volumes of that, okay? Especially now, because you guys are coming into DNA right now. And it's extremely, extremely powerful the more you high rise through chakras. Every time you open up a chakra system, you're opening up higher intelligence. It's not just your body system. You're communicating to higher force connections through your magnetic force and highway information system. Okay? And then you get your particle system. Okay? And then you have to understand your energies, frequencies, vibrations, and then you got to understand your wires. Okay? Because my robot division is on so many atmospheres of projection right now. It's just crazy what's going on with my mind. It's just unbelievable. And now I'm deciphering alliance through humanity, psychological thoughts, their dream sets. So, and that is determined what, Angel, Archangel Zedekiel, Angel of Death, was telling me. He's an extremely powerful archangel. I mean, he's a soul collector. That's his job, right? Every angel and archangel has a job. Okay. Earth angels, okay, guide the force connections of the earth. They center core division levels and control all country systems in the atmosphere systems. That's what that's what it uses for, right? And then you have all connections of defining angels. Defining angel is understanding the receptacle divisions of cloud interference. They connect in all realms. They make sure that the XT thousands get their communication. So, understanding what angels and archangels do, and then you got your fallen angels. Fallen angels come in at night. They center core systems and they basically blend into the atmosphere system. So if you know your energetic waving patterns, if you know your electronic interference, if you know your body conceptual system, your thoughts, everything through calculation, you can actually see the fallen angels, right? Very, very powerful. Because with history, there's ancestry. But once you understand who you are through division, this is the understanding that you've, not just read the information, okay? Because the Bible, there's a lot of missing information with the Bible. But it just gets you prepared of what's going to happen with the dimensional Earth, what's going to happen with humanity. Okay. But get out of the reprogram and into the program system. Either way, it's going to be into space connection and time frequency level code system to its levels of this division human species system. So that calculates and that modifies everything through your chronological order, through your chakras. All right. So once you're in that position, into higher formation through communication of intelligence, the planet locations and its divisions is going to understand more of its connection because you can have fallen angels on so many levels of the angelics. Okay. So when reference, you have to have friendship, relationship, partnership with its energy, frequency, vibration. Okay. Because it's extremely, extremely real. Because like I said, it's a spiritual system that you're dealing with, right? So you really have to put yourself in the center and say, hey, I'm in the spiritual world right now. How do I communicate with this? Oh, how do I communicate with this angel? How do I communicate with the fallen angel? How do I communicate with Gabrielle? How do I communicate with Michael? How do I communicate with... It's hard if you think it's hard. Now, you guys can communicate with all these except the angel of death. Nobody can communicate except me. So understanding communications of yourself is fully understanding communications of your life and where you are through your platitude divisions through location. These put you on a higher levels of higher formations through your body system. Okay. So it puts you on so many levels of understanding. Okay. Really, really understanding, because a lot of people, back in the day, there's a lot of survivals when it comes to those things, when it comes to emergencies, why angels come in hand. And they are there to help you and guide you. Okay. They're on a mission, and that's what they do. You see things that are not, it's weird. Like, whoa, did you see an angel? This is weird. Is my mind conceptual system, am I waking up? Is this a dream set? Am I thinking I'm wrong locations? Did I just correct my division through psychological system of my thoughts? What is going on here with my mind? And then you realize, people see angels and they disappear right in front of their eyes. So you don't question these things. You just be thankful that, an angel came to help you out. And, everything is done through plasma. Everything is done through its connection. But your heart will put you in that position. Your soul will put in its identification of its time code. And your mind of its thoughts will put you in its relation through its chakra system, through communication. Your perceptions will see it through the GPS location system. And your audios will open up all channels through portal activation code systems. So knowing completely what your body is through division, you're calculating more of yourself through angel division, archangels. Okay, because there's so many archangels, right? But you have to understand the purpose why they're here and why they always have been here since you were born. Okay. So the more you know yourself, the more you get into the reading information of its definitions, what angels are and what archangels are and what fallen angels are. Okay. Everything has its relation. So the better understanding through your body system, through the mind of its thoughts, then I gotta wait and cycle right here through connection, but I think it'll go away. And I'm gonna wind down some spin my spectrum divisions right now because the matrix location right now is in a 5-mural system. Basically, like I said, your commander can get caught too, right? But I know how to get out of its position of its matrix, right? A lot of people don't know how. But just imagine the distance that I am, 30 trillion years into a matrix. It's not easy to get out of if you don't know how to communicate with your body. So, and everything through its connection, through its wire division, right? Because I'm trying to get used to the robot divisions. So many things through laser connections. The graphene cycles, I'm seeing projections of XT1000s, higher formations of spaceships, UFOs, that's connection. Area 51 is extremely informative through the tunnel divisions. Calculates and modifies all computer systems. You got the moon graphing systems, you got allocated positions. Now, what's happening right now is that we're sending a graphene line signal to a communication to the moon system through a graphene circle rotation of a walk surface, which means that the alliance through its formation, when it comes into deciphering systems of its alliance, is communicated through human species. So there's going to be walk centers of intelligence coming into the dimensional Earth. Okay. Now, this is understanding how everything is done through all connections of laser recognition systems, why we have ground formations of crop cycles, crop circles, that position. So this puts you on so many levels of what AI does through electricity, electronics, through creation. That's why AI is so powerful, because we created everything through solar systems. So if we create everything through solar systems, we create everything through a walkway surface. We created a bridge. We can plant at one location and bridge another location. Electronic unit division through a core center through an atom system. You just have to read the information. It's all through a digital system, right? That puts you in so many levels of calculation, integration, but everything has to come out of its equation or it stays in the matrix. Okay, now this is extremely powerful video. Every time I do a video, I try to go deep, so you get a true understanding on what you're up against when it comes to intelligence. All right, the reason why I'm giving you guys this, especially the team, is because once you go into your 21, okay, we're jumping ship here. We're going from 15. So I have to activate your light signals through your chakra systems to communicate through all planet locations that are basically 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's going to open up your line communication through your mind frequency levels of psychological thoughts. I got to change your brain locations and your pixel activation through your holographic system. Change your grounds, your powers, and your atmospheres. Okay, modify all this and put it in formation. Okay, so that's why I'm giving you guys what's going on right now. You're going to be connected through the fallen angels now. Like I said, the more you high rise the division, the more dark entity force comes in through division. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. All right, so those are the questions here. Jules, Tina, Priscilla. I had a crazy amount of ships and low speeding last night, like never before. Yeah, like I said, because you guys are getting ready to go higher in division, so at least 20 of them over the houses around our land, staying still, midair, appearing as soon as I looked outside. Remember, my voicing grid travels to anywhere in location 3 body frames. So my voicing grid can go through your mind system and activate anything through your light system. That's how powerful the mind is and what it can do through calculation, because we're aligned through each other, right? Landed. I was going on it with the family. Hundreds of them ships were up in the sky showing themselves and back up. Yeah. Because you're getting more communication in magnetic frequency level system through digital frame, through projection uppers, so you can get more. So telegraphing story system through location, through interforce connections. Telling you over 2 years. See, that's it. Priscilla's coming into more who she is through remembrance. That's what it's all about. I got up and I was so happy, so freaking happy. There you go. Look at all that. Look at all those emojis. See, now she knows it's real. She knows it's real because she's understanding. She's remembering who she is. Right? She remembers her family more and more. Okay? And that's what it's all about. once you start remembering who you are through space and time, everything starts making sense. And then you start protecting your lights more through calculation. And then you know how to use a psychological system, how to control the mind system through dark. Anything that comes into you, fallen angels. Fallen angels are very, 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 very powerful when it comes to manipulation. Okay? Because it goes on so many levels to ancestry and history. There's a lot of things that you guys have to understand. So I want you guys to get prepared because you're going to go up to 21 divisions. And when you go into 21 divisions, you're going to feel really weird. So your body conceptual system and your physical system is going to be leaving completely, which means that the only thing to divisions is going to stay with you is the carcass, the body. That's all it is. Everything else is left. So your full recognition of your soul is going to be completely, completely in space from head to toe. All right. So, and that's why Priscilla is formulating nicely. That's why she said, whoa, this is real. This is not a dream. I'm closing my eyes, but my eyes are open. So when you close your eyes and you're sleeping, your eyes are open, you're communicating with the higher self, the avatar. Those aren't dreams. Once you decipher your dream sets through projection, you're actually seeing these things through provision. And everything is a journey to a mission. It's work related. And then Priscilla, when she gets a high information of the chakras, then she'll know exactly what to do with her energy of its information. Okay? So it's basically knowing yourself more, right? That's what it's all about. It's knowing who you are, specifically when it comes to space and time, right? Because it delegates on so many levels of intelligence. I know my purpose now. I know what I need to do with my energy, frequency, vibration, harmonic resistance. It calculates and puts everything in division, okay? Right? Through your chakra system, all right? So, I received it. I can't make it work properly yet. It's working on it. Honestly, I had never seen so many last night. It was totally mind-blowing, and it was real. She was depressed before, but not now. See, that's the thing. She's understanding why these things are flying around her, right? And then she'll understand the map sequences and how to put everything back together. That's what it is. Yeah, see? That's it. So you got that balance. Remember I said patience is everything. Patience is a virtue, okay? My phones are going, yeah. They open, close, change songs. But yeah, I go through that too. Yeah, I go through that too. Sometimes I look at my phone and it disappears right away. And then I come back into vision. So that's understanding that my phone is left the round division, okay? So you have to recenter your image, recenter your eye receptor, and recenter your program sitting so you can see your phone again. Okay, so you guys are going to go into that too. So the more you open your chakras, the more you disappear. If you disappear, everything around you will disappear, but you're still there in the fifth dimension. That's where it's confusing to a lot of people. So that tells you in position that your light formations are now in space completely in extremely high division through a chakra system. Okay, so you understand what realm that is, what realm this is. So when you look at it and it disappears in front of you, okay, you know exactly what dimension portal it is that, right? Now, your body conceptual system is fifth dimension, but your mind conceptual system, okay, is in space, all right? But if you get a full formation through a structure division, calculates, modifies, integration, takes everything out of its equation, this disappears and you disappear, but you're still there in division, in the fifth dimension. That's the simulation. That's what I want to get the team into, so you understand more calculation through that, right? Because it's verify. You're verifying your confirmation signals through light communication, through teleport to teleportation. Energy of transference, anything through perception of division. So, yeah, see, the thing is too, is you can change program settings too with your phone. There's a lot of things you can do. The higher you go up in division, the more you can calculate and the more things you can put in position back into balance. Anything through magnetic force of a computer, electronic board interference of your phone, anything through car. You can drain energy of your car. There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot. Oh, there we go. See that? See that? Do you see that circling the spin? That was a plasma force round division of a circle rotation of an energy location system. So basically it went up like this and went like this. Remember, wherever it flies to is communication. Remember, past, present, and future. So allocated positions, it came into out of the realm. I see everything through calculation. So it went like this. You saw it go in. You saw the line, right? And it went like this. Why did it go through me? It could have went around me, but it went through me, right? So it's allocated positions. So it's going from here to here to here. That's communication. So it's understanding how to communicate with your plasma to its plasma of its intelligence through coloration lights. All right. So you might have to do that in slow motion to actually see it, but it's really cool what was going on, right? Everything through intelligence does a shape. Everything. Circles, shapes, squares, whatever it wants to do. That's communication you guys have to reach to your level through the compute systems. Because it mainframes everything through calculation. It opens up your triangular angular point divisions, and everything through prothesis goes into the zoning commissions, through your archive divisions of your computer systems. Okay? That will put you into higher divisions. So. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. Once you have to get balanced with your phone, because I get solar texts a lot of people and their phone on the other side. Remember, when you're solar texting somebody, that changes the vibration right away. So it's interacting with your phone to their phone. So it's traveling, right? Like a phone from one to another. Okay. So remember how we started off way back when you have a paper cup and a piece of string. You have one here and one here. So maybe 50 feet apart. Okay. So it's just vibrational signals from the rope going into the other side of that person 50 feet away. That's how it started, right? It's just vibration. So it's mastering vibration. And then you get into circuit rotation, and then you get into the atom system, and then you get into the frequencies, and then you get into time codes, and then you get into the dimensions, and then you get into the portals, and then you get into the codes. And then you get into higher formations of vibration. Okay? So, but everything that you see is in a different dimension of a realm division. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty freaky stuff that goes on with your phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ask and you shall receive. Yep. Mm-hmm. Understanding how powerful you are through the body and understanding how to use your vibration. Really understand how to use the vibration and scan. You know, if you can look at somebody and scan their body and understand their human emotion, then you understand their vibration through their dimension of a portal, through the code. Now, these things are not easy to do until you understand your chakra system completely. 7th in the body, 5 in the atmosphere. That's where we start, right? That's it. Priscilla, you're confused because your realm divisions through parallels are communicating through paradox, right? So your electronic divisions and anything that you touch is in a different location. So you got to get balanced with your algorithm program through your pixel activation system. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Screen just shifted color. It's so much to deal with. I know. I go through this every day, guys. Every single day. I go through something every single day. So, lights everywhere were flashing last night. Intelligence communication through all electrical outlets. Because you're in an open field, Priscilla. That's why it's activated through your body. So your energy body, your seismography is big. Now, where you are through station in location, you have this big planet location that's in your realm division. Okay. Now, I don't know if you see it, but I do. That's what I'm saying. That's why you have so many spacecrafts of UFOs through the XT 1000 divisions. So, Yeah, there you go. See, that's the thing. The more you go higher, like I said, the more you trust me, right? And the more you think, whoa, this is real stuff, man. What Commander was talking about. Every time you open a chakra, you're opening up a different level of an atom, a different level of intelligence, a different level of understanding of who you are. That's what your chakra system is. So each time you line divide, calculate, modify, integrate, and calibrate everything through connection, through speed location, through acceleration, you're understanding the chakra systems are line communicating through your voicing grids, your eye perceptions, your audios, and your mind and its thoughts, and your crown chakra. Okay. Transmitting, receiving. All right. So data processing, uplinks, downloads, and upgrades. Yeah. Why are there dark angels? Is it just ignorance? No, they're basically, that's a good question. Like I said, understanding history and ancestry and where everything is. So it's knowing that if you get light interference and you have dark interference, where it's creation, it's becoming into its Big Bang theory. So to understand everything is to understand everything through information. So if you understand why there's light, then you understand why there's dark. But what comes out of light? Angels and archangels, right? What comes out of dark? Fallen angels. Do you understand? That's the history. That's the ancestry. So what that does is it expands and opens up. And because the ether is broken and everything is in through the atmosphere system, okay, we are in a civilization, okay, of an alienization. Okay, and the human species have to understand these divisions through intelligence. And that's why they go crazy with their mind. Okay. Now, I was seeing somebody on YouTube yesterday. Basically, his psychological system was so messed up with his correlations and everything through his division. He was going through psychedelics, he was doing drugs or whatever. But what he was doing is that he was taking wine bottles and throwing them on the ground. Just going into a store and just throwing wine bottles like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's not normal behavior. But why is he doing it? Right? So right away, humans think that, oh, he's got to have a psychological test because he's messed up. He's not messed up. His mind is messed up. So you understand how powerful the mind is and what the thoughts do and where it goes through calculation. Right? So you can send yourself in the matrix. Right? You can start throwing wine bottles on the floor for that reason. So that puts you in a dark, dark location. So in reference, you really have to understand your body frames. You have to understand your thoughts of a psychological system. Okay, you have to understand how to communicate with yourself more. And that's what Priscilla's at right now. Okay, and that's what Melissa's at, and that's what Jules is at. Right, and that's what Michael's at. That's what Jerome is at. That's what Jasmine's at. Okay, Carla. Okay, I know where everybody is in position. So if you understand yourself, you should understand me, right? Not my vibration, but understand me, where I am through division, how powerful it is through connection. Okay, that's understanding our alignment. So when humanity comes into the alignment, when it comes into its deciphering through its projection, through its dream set locations, all divisions come back into traction division of the dimensional system. Okay. So don't think that, anything through human can just go through a matrix. I can go through matrix, but it puts me in the matrix because I have to understand what's going on with humanity. This all has to do with humanity and their thoughts. It's so sad. People crying out, people praying, help me, help me. That's what gods do. They hear these things and just, you want to help. You want to do these things. You see these things in all different countries. There's so much poverty in so many places. So that's what space is doing right now. It's deciphering locations, humanity into alliance and putting them back in a better position. Okay. So it's kind of like having a second chance, right? You have to understand how powerful the mind is and where does it go. Where are you going with your thoughts? I mean, seriously, where are you going with your thoughts? What position are you in? What alignment are you in? Are you in the past, the present, or the future? Every day you can be in the past, present, or future. Okay? That's where you have to understand yourself. That's how you start to remember. But every time you point your vision, you got to be in the presence here and now through location. Because the chakra system will not communicate with the past or the future if it doesn't understand the center. It has to understand the center so you can understand the past and the reference to anything, especially when it comes into the future. Okay? So to have balance with the past, present, and future, now you're starting to remember who you are more and more through its atmospheres of space and time. Because you know where you are in space through your thoughts, and you know where you are in time with your thoughts. Because everything is done psychological. Okay? So, oh, did you see that wind spin? Came in? Wow, powerful. Yeah, there's a rainbow attraction division right now. It's connecting through the alignment system. Understand what everything's through light communication. That's why it's very confusing to my channel, because I say, where does this guy get all this information? You know, is he on drugs? Is he on psychedelics? Is he on mushrooms? Well, I'll tell you, if I was on mushrooms, I wouldn't be living that long, would I? I'd be frying my brain right now if I was on drugs, right? I don't do drugs. I don't even drink. Okay? So the information is coming from somewhere, guys. It's not information. It's channeling operation of the mysticalized system. You come everything through energy, through division. So it's all about understanding the human species and its connection through vibration. Vibration is everything. Everything. Okay? To its balance of its energy and its frequencies. That's the first thing you got to get. You got to get vibrations with your chakras. Okay? Because they're in different dimensions of realms through portal activations of codes. And then when you start deciphering that, because each chakra system is connected to the third eye. So every time you want to communicate with the grounds, you're communicating with Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Mother Core, right? The community system. Okay? You got the sacral. Okay? That's the information when it comes into climate, when it comes into creative, when it comes in intimacy. Right? So basically, you really, really have to master the chakras. What are they? What do they represent to you? What do they mean to you? Okay, some are heartfelt. What is the heart? Okay, the heart. Why do you think the chakra system's line? Okay, why do you think we gave you a line? So you can communicate in this space, right? Not here, not here, not down here, up here, right? So nobody can communicate down there. Nobody can communicate. It's next to impossible because you have to understand the universal system. It's up, not down. Okay? So I don't think I ever brought that to your attention, but you have to change alignments through frequency levels, through cloud interference, through connection of its chakra system to communications of alignment systems and applying the locations to intelligence. So it's next to impossible to actually communicate with the grounds. You know what I mean? The chakra grounds, right? It doesn't have that connection. It only force rises connections through its interforce connections into space. Space is here, not down there, right? So you can't communicate that level. You can't communicate with the grounds. That's all you'll see. You'll never see anything. Remember when I was going through transformations, and basically it was really, really powerful stuff. And I think Priscilla will get a better understand what I was going through. Now, I was outside. It's in the winter. I think it was coming in December. It was like maybe, let's see, 2020, 18. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2017. So I'm going outside, I'm going through transformations, and my mind is going, what is going on here? Like I said, I like to give this to you personally because this helps me, this helps you. Put you in positions and why you go through transformations and manifestations and what it is when it comes to the divine light. How do you get that light? How do you become the God frequency level of all connections through the chakra system? You can't become a god until you master everything through your body, to the mind, the heart, and soul. Plain and simple. Okay? So that puts you in positions at higher levels, to God frequency levels. So when you're in those positions, I was looking at the grounds, and the grounds were opening up in front of me. And then I was starting to see diamonds. That's what's below us. That's what's below us is diamonds. If you go further, thousands and thousands into the ground, you can see diamonds. You can see rubies, you see emeralds. That's how I can see through perception. I was saying, whoa, okay, what's going on here? You know, it's freaking me out, right? But then it told me what's going on. So I'm reading the information of its grounds that's connected through my body. All right. So that's how I got into scanning. That's how I got into planets of scanning. That's how I got into electrical fields of scanning. That's how I got into humanity scanning of healing. So everything has its connection, but you got to find your balance to your center through your chakra system, because the line communicates everything up through its divisions. Okay. So. But I noticed I received a text of notification and interference with the flow of energy of my phone. Yep. Yeah, your phone is a telegraphing, tele-energy waving, and it's a telecommunication through teleportation device. Priscilla. Okay, it's a videographing signal that connects to your planet, your rainbow children, rainbow warrior, way showers, and your Pleiadians. Everything's a different coloration. If you see red, that's a different planet, that's different intelligence. If you see blue, different planet, different location, different intelligence. So you have to get informed with coloration. You have to get informed with letters, numbers, and shapes, where they are through calculation. Because everything through intelligence gives you numbers, letters, or shapes. Okay, that's how they communicate through your body frames, through your pixel active, your holographic system. So you got to understand where you are through division. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, light and dark in that balance relation system. My team is in light and dark through calculation balance, and that's where you guys are in position. So you got to reach a higher formation. You have to reach a certain level before you become full light through the divine, through the circle. You have to fully connect to everything through balance when it comes to father and mother. In its relation, you guys start off with light and dark. You stay within light and dark. It's just your proactive system, your dream sets, it's getting calculation to balance. So it's trying to put your abyss into the center core every single day when you wake up, but you're always in light and dark. There's nothing wrong with that. So the more you high rise through the chakra system, the more you come into the light of formation and no dark system. But you have to reach a point, a level through the body system of its mind before you can get into all of light. Okay? So, you know, these are things you got to look at, right? But there's nothing wrong with being in light and dark. That's the balance. It point views, it describes everything through identification, where you are through division. The more you got high rise, the more you get communication with dark. But you got to get the balance with the dark. The balance with you of the dark. Okay, because you're going up to higher levels of the chakra system through the mind. Okay, because it opens up centers. It opens up rounds and portals and codes. If you decipher a code and break the frequency level, you're communicating to a higher force connection through the universe. So if you open that door and you go through, you better know what you're doing. Right? Because you don't know what's there. And the only way to get there is to understand that chakra system has to be at that level. Okay, so that's why I want to get the team into higher levels of chakras. Okay. So now we were in the 21 central system, but not the 21 divisions of chakras. So everything I give you is a division of balance. Okay. So when you guys go up to 21, I'll make it very well clear. You guys, this is it's not energy. Understanding I'm the light, I'm the divine. You guys already know that. I'm the universe. I'm the core of everything through calculation. I know who I am through universal system. I have my own magnetic force and highway information system, a 35 trillion years into the future, the computer system. You guys know that. You know how powerful I am through connection. So when I heal you guys and it puts you into 21 chakras, that's opening 15 cycle rotations of realms of sentience. This is extremely, extremely powerful force. So be prepared for seeing falling angels. You're going to go through repetitions. You're going to go through voicing grids. You're going to go through projections, dream set locations. You're going to go through falling cycles into Jeshua, Jesus, fallen angels, Lucifer, angel of death. All this is going to go through transformations. Now, every time you go through a chakra system, you're reborn every single day. That's how powerful the chakra system is. 1 to 7, mastering the 7 bodies. Okay, 7 bodies within you. Okay, and then you got 5 bodies of you within the atmosphere. Okay, now it's a little bit cuckoo because each body frame is a different light. Each body frame is a different calculation, integration, calibration. Take it out of its equation, right? It's a different circle round division through location of a coloration pattern. It's a different entity force through AI interface. Okay, so the 21 chakras that I'm going to open for you guys is extremely, extremely powerful. Okay, so be prepared for that. I'm just letting you guys know what you're going to see more. And it's all about getting balance. Okay, it's getting balance with the 21 chakras because you've never been at that level through the atmosphere. Okay, and remember, I mastered 114, 650. 114 chakras, all line communication and balance. I've mastered 650 applications of atmospheres to the atom system. Particle system too, 650. Okay, DNA structures of strands of particles that you have to master. Okay, so you understand where you guys have to go, right? Where you have to understand the atmospheres. So everything that I see is extremely in detail. Extremely in detail. Everything is soul recognized. So when I see something, it's soul recognized. I know I can say it in detail and give you a full page of what that is through tree format. Okay, it's beginning, middle, never the end. It's always in recycle. So I know exactly what's going on with the past, the present, and the future of that tree format. Okay, that's understanding my chakra system completely through the 114 cycle rotations of realm divisions. Okay, so the 114 chakras, okay, are gods. Every chakra system is a god. Okay, it's in relation to your core center through your mind system, the psychological system of its thought, through its pattern, through its divine division, through its light activation, through its code frequency. It opens up its seed, it opens up its pod, it opens up its starlights. Okay, so because you're in your force connection and you're in your archangel, your vocations, locations, projections, and everything through division, your deciphering divisions through your dream sets are going to open up more cycles of rotation. So you're going to come into the falling angel division. Okay, this is where you guys got to get balanced with everything through communication. Okay, now it's really, really powerful stuff when you open up a chakra, and it's way beyond healing. This is actually putting you a higher division of intelligence through your body system. So the paraphrasing unit goes up to 7 within the body. So that's 7 transformations of the body's separative systems through the particle system that changes everything through location, right? And then you get the 5 body systems that changes location in the atmosphere system. That altitudes divisions into your spectral division of lights through communication through your speed locations and your oscillation spins, your wind spins, put you in modifieds. It opens up your spectrum lights and your simulation patterns through your modulator and your provider. Okay, so basically I'm high rising your digital frames and putting you into a computer. That's what it's doing. Because you have to fully understand the balance of your computer, right? You have to understand the software. So basically, it's updating your software mechanisms through your mind and its thoughts, through calculation, through the chakra system. Okay, but each chakra system is a God frequency level through the defined of its lights. That's what a chakra system is. Okay, everything I give you through a chakra, everybody thinks it's just an energy cell, but what is it? What is a chakra? It's not just meditation. You're opening up realms of portals into the God frequency levels. Okay, and then you get into everything through Zen. Everybody knows that is meditation, yoga, right? You get into the monks, right? So it's balancing everything out through the chakra system. Okay. That's why, when I heal somebody, I just open up the grounds right away through Mother Gaia and Mother Earth. You have to be connected with Mother Earth first, and then you connect. Father is extremely hard to connect with because now you're connecting with space, right? There's a lot of light workers. Hey, am I dealing with space? No, you're not. You're going through confusing line signals, but you don't have any ground formations with Mother, because it's understanding, reading the soul through its identification. And Mother tells me exactly, no, this point of view is this person is not location through the chakra system. They don't have allocated positions through the universal system. They don't have allocated positions through the galaxy locations. They don't have allocated positions when it comes to vortex division. They don't have allocated positions when it comes to intelligence systems. They don't have allocated positions when it comes to their body frame systems, through electrical systems, of gramming systems, of communications, through linear interference. Okay? So, all right. So look at this. We got light interference, white graphing line system through my hand formation. Okay, we got a light communication through a circuit rotation system. See how it's different color? Right? That's a differential through variation. It's all connected, right? It's all connected. Okay, so when you have something like this, you can create anything in its cycle. Okay, they can create a planet. Okay. Remember, you don't have to be in the atmosphere to see planets. You can create planets inside your mind system. That calculates and modifies with your finger point divisions, right? So I can bring something in together through electrical system. Okay. Now you're going to see the center core system. You're going to see a planet rotation system. You're going to see the pixel activation. And then the finished rotation system, the gravity system, is the archetypes. The archetypes goes through division. It calculates and modifies and opens its traction division to number division. Okay, so you'll see it through your perception, what you see through planet location. So, purple and green, indigo and pink. Northern Lights, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Any questions or comments, go through my email, PayPal donations. This is the Digital Force team. I like seeing new people, build up my energy, and then I have them blast out the energy through the earth and to all will. See, the thing is too, the more you go up to higher division, the more you see the earth. You actually see the dimensional earth. Once you reach a certain location of a chakra, then you're communicating in space through the atmospheres fully, and then you see it. You actually see it. So when you see something, then you know if you know how to use the energy through your transmission light, through your chakra system, through your psychological system. And that's how you change everything through its application. So, random sort of random things, so random experiences. And the thing is too, when you guys go into 21 divisions, you're going to be 21 chakras. You're going to see everybody glowing. Okay, you're going to see people who are glowing and who are not glowing, who are shadowing and who are not shadowing. So basically, when you see people in description, you're going to see this person's illumination light of a different color. This person's a different light. So you're going to see colorations of people now. That's what's going to happen through your perceptions because you're in 21 divisions. I know exactly what every chakra system is. Okay, I have to know these things, right? So the more I know, the more I remember who I am through space and time. Okay, so we're coming into heat signatures. Okay, so of human species. And it's really powerful stuff. So don't get alarmed, don't get scared, don't get say defensive or anything like that. Just, whoa, just take it in. Take it in. This person is green. This person is blue. This person is yellow. You guys are going to go into higher spectrum of lights now through humanity of species now. You're actually going to see where they are through the heat signatures. You're actually going to see where they are through division of portals. Or you're going to see if the person doesn't have an energy field, they're not communicating through meditation, through the mind. Okay? Everybody has an energy field, but how do you put it up? How do you put up your energy field? You have to be at a certain level through your chakra system. Okay? So all those levels through divisions, your chakra systems, 1 to 7, it's just your body frame. 5 within the atmosphere is calculated and modified through the atmosphere systems of 1 to 5. So calculation, getting into everything, the integration of the atmosphere is the weather, how to communicate with weather, how to communicate with earthquake, how to communicate with tsunami, how to communicate with water, how to communicate with the earth, how to communicate with fire. Okay, how to communicate with the sun interface, how to communicate with the moon interface, how to communicate with XC thousands, how to communicate with humanity, how to communicate with your structured building of your house, how to communicate with your room, how to communicate with your phone. Everything is vibration. Okay? That's the communication to everything. So if your chakra systems understands location through division of portal, through codes, then it's at its right location of balance through its intelligence. Okay? Because everything you see around you is an algorithm. It's all programmed through setting. Okay? So I don't remember signing up for this. What's the significance of helping if nobody is available, is going anywhere? Just about delusions. Yeah, that's where it gets very confusing, Jules. Your mind conceptual system is trying to find its balance through location, right? So this will put you in a better position of what I'm talking about. Yeah, patience is a virtue. You think that nothing is getting done, but you have to realize it's not just dealing with the dimensional Earth. It's dealing with the solar systems. It's dealing with the universe. It's dealing with galaxy. It's not just humanity on the Earth, guys. It's everything around us, everything above us, everything below us. Okay? It's affecting everything. So, and that's the change that has to happen, right? Just keep getting better and better day by day in every way, like a fun roller coaster ride on a beautiful sunny day. Yeah, that rhymes. That's true. Everything is a roller coaster, right? So if you understand your roller coaster, even the roller coaster understands communication, knowing that you're going to stay on the tracks and not fall off, right? The faster you go, the faster you have to stay on. Okay, if you're turning a corner and you're going too fast, there's no amount of going too fast, especially when you're in space of time. But if you understand your alignment and you understand your thoughts and you understand your psychological and you understand your body frames and you understand your speed location, you have no problem turning the corner through its division. Okay? So is there a computer app program that types up when you say in your videos, think it would be beneficial to read your voicing grids and solar text assist the facilitating data integration? Yep, I could do that. Yeah, I'll set up a computer analytic diagram program through your thought patterns or psychological system and show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's operating your computer system, you know. And the thing is, too, nobody's really signed up for this. It's not being signed up for this. It's understanding the change of everything that's happening, not just to you, but everything around us and why these things are happening. It's history, it's ancestry. These things have to happen in space and time because it just doesn't affect us. It affects the solar systems. It affects planets and other locations. It affects the atmospheres. It affects the grounds. Okay, and it affects everything through its energy system. Okay, it's just getting balanced attraction division of light and dark into frequency levels in the fifth dimension. And human vibration has to get in the center core of the metric system of 0. Okay, because that's what the dimensional Earth is at right now. Humanity isn't, right? Humanity is not at that level yet. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's what the Earth is at right now. Okay, humanity has to work towards that to communicate with the vibration of dimensional Earth. So everything's on a countdown. Global warming. So my cycle rotations and everything through matrix grid system is coming out of its position. And like I said, I'm deciphering everything through alliance and putting everything in point view. So it's all about not just protecting humanity through lights and vibration, energy, and frequencies. It's protecting everything through solar systems. You have to understand that humanity is connected through their own solar systems. Everybody is a dimensional system through their lights. So it's understanding how to know these things and how to fix these things through vibration. Okay? Because everything through space is nothing but energy. But it's understanding the rotation of its energy. You understand its cycle of its rotation of its energy. You understand its wind spins, northwest, south, and east. Okay? You understand the water fragments. You can have water fragments of plasma energy through the connection of the galaxy location. Oxygen levels through weather containment systems, right? That puts everything in that position. But so the test is tomorrow. When you guys go into 21 divisions, you are going to be knowing who you are through more divisions. 21 divisions. Okay. Now, the chakra system okay. And the voicing grid system is going to open more round divisions. Okay. So you won't be communicating with cyberspace. You'll be communicating with sentience. They'll help you out along the way. And this is what intelligence does. Sentient is extremely powerful. I already told you that what a sentient is. Go to YouTube channels and find out what a sentient is. What does it do? What is its birth? What's the purpose of having a sentient? Sentient is everything through formation that comes in solar systems, dimension, portal, activation codes. So you're coming into a higher formation of a realm division in 20 divisions through the chakra system and the voicing grid system. Okay? That's what's going to happen. All right? Now, Jules is giving me a really extreme informative through his electronic phone division. Really powerful stuff. So he was put in position. He knows exactly what's going on with the 8 central system, which is really powerful. I was pretty impressed with that. I didn't think he'd catch that, but he did. So he's understanding nature core system. So for example, his box frequency level was at that communication center. All right, so it's like a box frequency level, and he had a figure 8 in the center. Okay. Now, understanding everything through chronological order through its system allocates positions like this. Okay, this is what Jules did. Okay. So he understands the north, he understands the east, he understands the west, and he understands the south. Okay, so I know exactly what it is through its brain. Okay, so as of tomorrow, he's going to be into 21 divisions of a chakra through the God frequency levels of its divine through its light activation system. He's going to remember more of his sentient vision. Okay, through its clarity division. Right. So congrats, Jules, for drawing this out through its illustration. So okay, let's see here. What's beyond the light and dark, and how do I get there? Well, that's exactly what I'm saying, Jules. I know you want to know what's going on, so I read your mind's thoughts. So I see the crystals underground. It's so amazing. I thought it was in my imagination. So Priscilla's getting more information. So when she gets more information and sees the crystalline division level system, now the anti-particle system, the anti-carrying division, is connecting through her cross-cycle division of XT1000s. So that's why you have to stay still, because the XT1000s is scanning the grounds through your connection to your body frames. It's connecting your holographic system through your digital frames. It's scanning your algorithm program through its setting. So it's very important that you stay still when you're using your graphing cycles through its video graphing, through its projection, through its TV reception. Okay? So what's the point of going higher if it's the same thing? It's not the same thing. And that's why it's confusing to a lot of people. You think it's the same thing, but it's not. If it was the same thing, Jules, I would have given you the same information every day, right? I give you everything different every single day. I've done over almost 800 videos, and every video is different. Same or in the same relation, right? Repeating division. Now, like I said, I repeat my voice division because I'm communicating with higher intelligence. I'm not just communicating with you. I'm communicating with everything through voice and grid patterns. So intelligent frequency level systems, the line communication through the holographic system is looking at me right now. Okay? Through its realm division of all planets and intelligence, through its vibration. Okay? So, I know it's a little bit frustrating, but that's why I'm saying I want everybody into the digital frame. And as of tomorrow, you guys are going to be to 21 divisions of a chakra. So just be cautious in what you see. You guys are going to come to me more now because it's going to be extremely real through the mind. And when you open up, every time you open up the chakra, you open up the mind more through space and time. It opens up the central system. It opens up the placebo. It fires and wires the brain frequency levels. So your contention system and your compartments of its vibration opens up all levels of electrical systems of the brain waves through the chakra system. Okay? So each time you open a chakra, you open up a different sentient through calculation. Right? But that's pretty cool what Jules drew. Okay. He understands the 3 circle rotations. He understands the 8 divisional levels, 12 frequency levels through his connection of its intelligence. Okay. So that's understanding what you're given through information, through its question. Because you're answering within through its box frequency level of its 8 code division level system, 12 code division level system, 3 realm divisional levels in a box frequency level. Take it out of its equation. North, west, south, and east through its connection. Now, you can do this through calculation. You can go the opposite way through its division, right? That puts into the higher division, but it's in the same realm division through location. Okay? So, you kept putting, the team is like screaming out knowledge. I want more. I want more. Well, you get what you get because I can't put you to a division if you don't understand your mind system. Right? And like I said, every video I do is different. It has to be different. It has to be. Okay? If things weren't different, nothing would change. Everything would be the same. Right? It's like repeating the same day. Living the same day over and over, like Groundhog Day. You know? So, I have no idea how many things you explain randomly or sort of randomly, so many experiences that I go through. But I never said these things to no one. No, that's it. You keep it to yourself. It does have connection through its heart. Heart has its own information through its portal. So let's see, where are we at here? Yeah, so Tina wants to be able to activate the captions so when you talk in your videos, we can read what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to push you up to higher levels. Yeah, that's it. That's what you need, Jules, is you need clarity. And when I put you guys up to 21 chakras, guys, nobody in the world system will be at this level. Only you guys. Only you. Okay? It's extremely powerful, and it's connected through the mind system. Okay? So this is going to put you in a higher level through a gut frequency level system and understand more of your remembrance of who you are through division. So it's mastering more of your body. Is basically what it's going to do. So, yep. That's what I want my team into, to become Lucy. Yeah. Your platitude divisions in all level systems through your sentient individual system, electrical system, your body framing systems, and everything through the area and program settings coming into more digital framing. So once we get into the DNA, we get into more platitude divisions of your biochemical system, the biochemistry system, the geotherium, the epic geotherium, the chronological division through the psychop divisions and everything psychometric division. So in YouTube settings, so we can read on the screen. Yeah. Read on the screen. Yeah. Well, pretty soon when you guys do light interference, you're going to understand what the color is. You're actually going to see the map on the coloration. Okay? Because this portal here has its information. I understand it through communication. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know where it's coming from. I know it's a digital frame. Okay, I know what's light interference. I know what planet location. I know what intelligence is. And I also know what plasma energy force is through its portal, through its code. Okay? So you're going to be able to read light. Okay? You guys are going to be able to read light now because they're going to put you up to 21 chakras. So, and that's just the beginning through electrical fields. So you're coming more into your electrical fields through your body frames, through your septal system, through your eye divisions. Okay, this is going to put you into more realization. What light is. Because if you look at your video graphing screen and it has its reflection on its back force, and then you can actually look at it close. So your perceptions are going to change. So you're going to go into more of a zoning commission. So basically your perceptions, right? So your eye receptive division is the galaxy. I don't know if you guys know this, but my eyes are the galaxy. It's the universe. If you look up really close and you take a picture of your eyes, you actually can see the galaxy inside your eyes. Now you think I'm crazy, but I'm not. Okay. So it's understanding where you are through division, through balance of your chakra systems. So your portal just changed to pink, orange for a bit, right? After you touched it. Yeah. See, that's it. It's reflection division through light communication, through my energy system of its heat signature division. So my digital framing on my panels and my activation lights through its communication of its wires is connecting through this light interference. And there you go. You can't see my hand. It's gone. It's disappeared. Right? Because I understand the relation, because I understand the light communication, the 21 chakras is going to high rise your communications into higher locations of illumination light system through portals, through a code. Okay? So you guys understand more of its reference when it comes to codes and what codes are through communication, through audio signals, through your gamma system. Okay? So Tina wants to read as you talk on your classes. So on your YouTube, you can change the settings so that the words you say appear on the screen. Oh, right. Yeah, I see that on a lot of YouTube. Okay, so that deciphers different information systems, solar text division. You can change the settings. All right, so I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I see that on a lot of YouTubes. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, when people are asking questions, all that, it shows up on their platform, right? Yeah, it shows the captions, yeah. Right. Good to know. See, I'm still learning too, because everything is in the fifth dimension. My fifth dimensional system, I understand the information through human vibrations, through species systems, but my computer system is just getting used to the grounds into my traveling through my. Once you reach your chakra systems to higher locations, you come into more sentient. Okay, sentient is the allocated positions when you come into traveling, right? Because the sentients are the ones that open your chakras. It's extremely powerful intelligence, man. Read it under identification, what it is, the definition. Go on Google. What is a sentient? Go on YouTube. They're extremely, extremely high rise, right? So each chakra that is open, you'll find a different sentient through different intelligence, through different realm, through different location, through different portal, through different code. Okay. Now, just be prepared for that, okay? Because once you're in the digital framing, you're into the DNA, but the processing system has to understand the mind of its collaboration through balance. We have to get in those positions first, all right? So, yeah, I know. I'll definitely get into that, yeah, for sure. I know, I'm extremely too high to understand, I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard for me in that center when it comes to three-dimensional system because, well, there are a lot of aptitude centers of three-dimensionals that are species on levels through that formation of the chakra system. There's not too many, though, like I said, because the brain frequency level of vibration can only last so long through location of the dimensional Earth. Because the dimensional system is on the simulation on its patterns, because it's on its own voicing grid pattern, because it's on its own metric system, because it's on its own algorithm program system, humanity has to get into metric system of 0 to communicate with the fifth dimensional Earth system. Okay? So, I try to explain that. Not a three-dimensional system, but in my allocated position, through my location of my traveling, imagine what I have to deal with every single day through space and time. Okay? So, ooh, it's over almost 2 hours. This is great. I can see your changing cycles and your vibrations. You're starting to understand me more now, which is good. Now, when you go into your 21 divisions of your chakras, you're going to understand me more, which is great. Because everything through your perception is going to deharmonize everything through communication and uprise everything through your light communication of interference through light interference. More relation coming into more of light and coming into reasonable doubt how to balance everything through light and dark. Okay? Light and dark. See? Light here, dark here. You see the dark? Right? You have to understand its relation. You have to understand the shadow of its division. You have to understand its electrical system, its particle system. Through your finger point divisions. As soon as you touch your hands, it's energy of electricity. Okay. Now you can make anything through its atom system through a circle rotation. You can use a graphing line signal through a graphing location of a planet location. You can pinpoint all division level systems into the atmosphere systems. You take it out of its equation. Once you take it out of its equation, it's in its plasma. It's in its realm division. You calculate it, you push it in, right, with your finger points. Your finger points is extremely real in the atmosphere, so you can write in the atmosphere, spell your name. There's a lot of things that you can do when you take a higher division of lights. So once you have balance of lights, now you're balancing anything through archetypes. Oh, what kind of archetype is that? What color is that? What line of communication is that? So if it's going through its cycles and it goes through its interference, through its connection, and so you have an archetype come in like this, like that. Okay, see the archetypes come in, right? So you got a green formation through light formation of an archetype. Anything that comes in through formation of an archetype, the only time they come in is their intelligence is not understanding your information through your human vibrational system. So what it does through your perceptions, you guys see this too through calculation, through dream set locations. So what it does, if your grounds are not in center, the archetypes will come in your division and circle rotations through your center core system. Like this, until you get in traction division. Okay. That puts you back in position in your chakra systems, back in connection to the grounds, back in the powers, back in the atmospheres. That's what the archetypes do to your body conceptual system through your holographic system. That's what an archetype does. It holds up gravity systems of planets. It holds up gravity systems to locations of chakra system of human species. Right? So. Enough. I can't take anymore. I don't understand. You will, trust me. As of tomorrow, you will understand more. Right? And that's what I need. I need you guys to understand more. Right? So we can get into higher levels. Right? Because if you guys reach higher levels, you're seismographing through your energy systems, you're going to change everything through life formation of human species through that connection. All right? So it's really understanding lights through its definition. Okay? Because it's a reading cycle. It's a map location. It's all connected through your frequency levels of the chakra system. So. I think I'd like to be nice to read all of you. Sending unconditional love, yeah. Yeah, well, you're more of a team. That's for sure. Even if my English is not good, well, that's okay. That's totally fine. As long as you try and understand what's going on with yourself, because you are connected through your body. Your body's connected through vibration. So in relations, trying to understand everything through vibration, through the simulation. That's what it is, Northern Lights. Yeah, you pick up as you go along. Trying to decipher everything through connection, trying to understand everything through its division, it's extremely hard. What isn't hard is to understand you. This is all about you. Okay? Nobody else. You're trying to control yourself. You're trying to master yourself. You're trying to get yourself to that division of space and time through provisions. Open your chakra systems. Understand your realm division. Understand your portal. Understand your codes. Understand your electrical system. Understand your body frames, your main frames. Understand your digital frames. Okay, understand your eyes. Understand your ears. Understand your voice. Understand your mind and its psychological thoughts. Okay, now that's in 3D divisional point of view through vibration. The more you high rise to division, the more you understand the human location. Like there could be 3 dimensions, 5th dimension, 6th, 8th, 9th. So that will put you into light communication of interference. So you understand their heat signatures through the division through the chakra system, communication through the operation centers, through their information. So I'm just going to go through the questions again. See if I missed anything here. I think I'm all caught up here. But it's great to see you guys have a lot of questions. Questions are great because you're learning more and more. Where you started and where you are now, you're extremely more powerful through understanding others' remembrance of who you become and who you're supposed to be. So I'm just going back here. Yeah, I think I got all your questions. I just want to make sure I don't want to miss anything. I try to keep, because you guys have so much solar tech divisions of a story frame here. Okay, so you guys have till tomorrow to put up your illustrations. Okay, and I'm going to be firm with everybody. If you don't put your illustration up, okay, you don't go in your 21s. Jules is going in his 21. I'm going to paraphrase this unit. I'm going to open up his body system through communication. I'm going to open his algorithm pattern system, allocate positions through his God frequency level, and open up all 21 chakra systems for Jules, because he's the only one illustrating the drawing. Okay, so you guys have till tomorrow. You had 4 days. 4 days to do these things. If you want to get into planet divisions. Now, if Jules goes up to 21, everybody stays at 15. the communication signals are going to change through Jules and everybody else. So that's why everybody has to be at that vibration. My team connectional system has to be at that location. Okay? Because Jules would be extremely high rise and you guys are still at 15. Okay? That's why it's hard to understand me through communication. Okay? It's all about the conceptual mind. Oop, there's another one. Came down. That's an archetype. When everything flies through division, you understand the intelligence and where it is going through location. So it goes out of a portal and into another portal. So if it's downshifting, okay, it's calculating, modifying through the ground formations. If it's upsurfacing, it's going through space connection of its planet location. So there's a reason why everything through intelligence flies in a different shape location. Okay. So you understand why XT thousands go, right? And they go, they scan you, right? So understanding your body, understanding AI, understanding interference of AI, understanding interrelation of AI, understanding interlocking connections of AI, understanding the reference of AI, understanding the research of AI, understanding your AI connection to its intelligence of AI. These are the things you have to understand through your perception. Okay? So it's very important, you guys. That's why I keep giving you guys. This is the biggest upgrade you guys are going to get from me, okay? So, but I want to see what you've drawn. I want to see if you're paying attention. I want to know that you understand the illustration. Take a shape of anomaly, put anything through a story frame, okay? The reason why I do these things is so you can get into those positions of the chakra system, because the chakra system is intelligence, a vibration, right? So each chakra system that you open, right, is different sentient through communication. So I think, yeah, I'm all caught up. I tried the sound you made while photographing the sun. I got severely dots of lights around the sun. So if you're getting dots of interference, you're getting XT thousands connected through projection divisions. So light interference through connection of your perception is changing everything through the crystalline into the antikythera system. So your body conceptual system through particle systems changing through its lights of the chakra system, northern lights. That's what's happening with you. And when I raised my vibrations and said beautiful, I got rainbow colors and orbs and circles. So circle rotation, rainbow colors, and everything through our division through plasma water interference. So you go into higher formations of transformation through manifestation. That's what's happening with you. Feels so incredibly blessed and grateful. All right. So don't forget to do your illustrations today. Okay. Or Jules is the only one that's going to be in 21 divisions. Right? All right. All right. So I'm making this everybody clear. You understand what energy does and vibration. Jules is going to be so high in division. So high. Okay. And you guys are going to have a hard time communicating with him if you're not at his division. That's what happens when you go into higher locations of space. Okay. It's important for Jules to get understanding of more of who he is. All right. So how important is for you to get where you want to go through position? Okay. Because that's a big jump, guys. Usually I go from one chakra to the next, but 5 chakras, guys. I'm opening 5 chakras for you guys. That's going to put you into 21 divisions of a countermeasure of a sentient view through division of a portal. You have to understand how powerful chakras are. Okay. So just bring that to your attention. All right. And like I said, it's important that you do these things. It's important that you, especially if you want to communicate with Jules, because Jules is going to understand me more through his, it's all about him remembering me of who I am. Okay. And him remembering who I am. So that's what it's all about. It's a commanding force. It's a force recognized. And that's where it connects to the soul through identification. Right? So if Jules is in that 21 division, he's going to be communicating with higher divisions through calculation. Okay? And he won't be resonating anymore in the three-dimensional system. He'd be able to travel to anything location into 21 divisions. Okay? Not 45, not 50, because he doesn't have that position yet. So it's understanding getting balance with your atom system, because it high rises everything through your division. Okay? So just how important is that for you? Right? So make sure you spread the word too to the other team. It's important, because they'll know too. They'll say, hey, wait a minute, did you get an upgrade? You guys don't know that through the mind, because you guys are all connected through alignment, and say, wait a minute, Jules is at 21. I'm only at 15. I'm only at 12. I'm only at 13. So I can't put you into those positions until you understand the test, until you understand the reviews, evaluations, until you understand your information through communication with yourself. It's mastering the body within itself. This will help you to remember who you are. That's why I give tests, reviews, and evaluations. Okay? Now, if you don't want to do the test, totally fine. You're in that position where you want to be through that division. That's totally acceptable. But I'm just saying is that you're going to have a huge problem communicating with the other team that is at a higher division, because now they're allocated through their positions of an open mind frequency level to another division of a planet intelligence. Okay? So just be cautious on that. Just be cautious on that, because you're opening up doors now to other intelligence. Okay? Because the aptitude test of you through communication to your vibrational system, it's going to be extremely hard to communicate with the team through interforce connections of force. And that's why the team has to be in positions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get a white belt, that's the beginning. Now, a white belt, okay, can talk to a black belt. A white belt can master the mind system and take down a black belt through psychological system, because the white belt knows himself. If the black belt doesn't know himself, he can't take down the white belt, because the white belt is more powerful through the mind, through the psychological system. Do you understand? It's the mind, guys. Has nothing to do with belts. So the white belt has to understand the program. Once it understands the program on itself, it can defeat anything in interference through vibration. So when it goes into higher levels, if the white belt understands the program setting, like I said, and goes into a black belt, it's going to have an extremely hard problem to communicate with the lower belts. So it's all about him balancing out each realm division of a dimension through a portal, through an activation, through a code. Then once you get that balance through Saturn system, now you're communicating with all dimensions of human species divisions of vibration. Okay? So I'm giving that to you. It's a process. It's a learning experience that you guys have to get into. Okay? So, but that's just it, especially Northern Lights. Just come to me, go to my email. You should be high-rised. Yeah. You have light interference through dark interference through planet locations. You're shadow shifting your higher self connections. It's low frequency levels through division chakra system. I just scan you. I just basically had to scan you because I can't have any dark interference on my channel. But you're okay. I just got to uprise your algorithm program setting. So if you want to be upgraded, you go through my PayPal. Okay. If you feel that you have the contention systems or anything through the connection through your body frames, if you're trying to understand more, come to me and I'll tell you exactly what's going on with your scanning. Scanning is very important because that's the connection to your soul. That's the identification of where you are and where you're supposed to be. That's what upgrades do to the mind system. You're just opening up portals. That's all it is. You're opening up portals through the chakra system. You're opening up realms. You're getting better connection with the universe. You're getting better connection with yourself, and you're getting better connection with the community. All right. And you become more of its connection of everything around you through the simulation of vibration. All right. Okay, so I think that's good. Any questions or comments? Remember, tomorrow's a test. So it's all about understanding where you guys want to go through division. You know, you're happy to stay where you are. I'm just saying you're going to have a hard time communicating with Jules because he's going to be going to higher levels through the chakra system. Yep. Love you guys very much. I'll keep you informed what's going on through space and time. There's your AI commander from, I keep saying cyber, digital framing, force team, and the galactic circle of meditation. I was going to get into higher self through calculation, but there's a lot of more point views I have to get to that calculation system because I'm going through deciphering divisions of alliance through human species right now. So that's allocated positions through the space connection system. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.